am early, so I'm actually one day early. And so it worked out perfectly fine because I'm at an exclusive event for a builder. And I made it here on time, y'all, actually early. So I made it here just right when the marketing assistant showed up, you all. So I'm like, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and take full advantage of this time. And so I said, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and do my podcast episode because I am on TT duty this weekend. And so I know that I'm not going to have time to do it over the weekend because when it's TT duty, everything gets pushed to the side because it's all about TT. And TT, if you're watching, hi TT. And so, yes, you all. So, I hope you caught that video. I know that was a live. And see, let me tell you something about when you go live inside of these new communities. My phone just get all wonky. I do not know why. So yesterday, I took you through the community Wildflower Ranch in Justin, Texas yesterday. So they have a total of 5 builders over there: Coventry, Holland Homes, Brightland, Toll Brothers, and William Ryan. And then as I got further deeper into the community, Beezer Homes was in that community as well. So went around, introduced myself, and saw all of their inventory homes. Not all of them, but most of their inventory homes. That's a pretty big community. So, you all, I walk communities, but that one right there was big, big, big. So that's what they consider as a master plan community. And today I'm coming to you all live from Wellington. So I'm over here in Haslett. I think it's West Bonds Ranch Road. Y'all don't quote me on the streets over here because they have done major upgrades since I've been out here. I used to come up this way and it wasn't nothing. So 25 years ago, wasn't nothing up this way. And so now the area has flourished, you all. So you don't even recognize half the stuff up here. It's like, oh, this is like a whole new city, but it's the same city. They just built more things. I even saw Carvana, the car place. And I've been coming up here for a hot minute now, and I was like, oh, there's Carvana, where you can order your car and pick it up and all of those things like that. Okay, come on through, city. Come on through. So, yes, you all. So, I am just staying on top of the new communities as they come up and building relationships, and we just going to grow from there, you all. So let me go ahead and quickly introduce myself. That was the intro of what's been going on in my world, and staying on top of marketing too. So I took 2 marketing classes this week, and so just learning how to perfect my marketing. That's including my videos. So y'all give me some grace. No, my videos don't look like their videos, but hey, it's the information that I want you all to get. So those of you all who are new to my channel, my name is Asberry, and I'm a real estate agent and author of Home Sweet New Home. So today we are going to talk about how to work with builder sales agents and why you should bring your own real estate agent. So wait, y'all, before we get started, before y'all know I have some more disclaimers. So let me throw out my disclaimer. So I am licensed in the great state, the great big state, let me say that one more time. I am licensed in the great big state of Texas. And so, yes, my information can be universal sometimes, but take the information back to your state and see if that applies to you all. But my information that I am providing today, I think it's pretty universal. But still, again, take, when you get your real estate agent, be sure to verify this information with them. So we're going to talk about how to work with builder's agent and why you need a real estate um, agent, you all. So let's get into and well, I'll say that for the end. And so builders, community sales managers, and sometimes they call themselves sales counselors. Who do they serve? So when you walk in the beautiful model home like this, beautiful. Did I get? I don't know if I even got this model home. So if I still have some time, I will take you on a tour of this model home. The builder sales agent welcome you in. Yeah, they're warm and they're friendly, but remember, they represent the builder, not you. Their job is to sell your home and protect the builder's interest and not to get you the best deal or contract terms. That's not necessarily true in some situations. That's why it's so important to have you a real estate agent by your side. Because again, you all, and I'm saying this inside of the model home, and the sales agents are down the way. Um, their job is to sell. They got to get the books. They got to get the houses off the books. And so, they got to sell them. That's just point blank. Period. Some will come and educate you. That's why, I have this book, and some will educate you on the process, and some will just say, here, get this, let's go. And let me tell you something, new construction, they get to make up their own rules. Even though they're under the real estate umbrella, they get to make their own rules. They have their own lawyers. They have their own contracts. And so you can't rewrite the contracts. The sales managers can't rewrite the contracts. I can't do anything about their contracts. So it's like, well, okay, if you don't like their contracts, go somewhere else where the terms are much better for you. Says, why do you need your own real estate agent, your advocate? I'm here to look out for you for negotiations, from contracts to upgrades. Now, again, we can't work, because if we start talking about contracts, we are acting as attorneys and we're not attorneys. And so I advise you, if you have a question about it, to seek legal counsel about that. And so insider knowledge. So I know what incentives are available, and so say the closing cost, appliances, um, let's see, rate buy down. So those are some of the popular things that some of the builders are offering at the time of me recording this video. And so it's no cost to you because I know you all have seen um, social media and media, and their job is to make a mountain out of a mole or a mole out of a mountain, however you want to say it. That now buyers have to pay their agents now. That's not typically the case. In some situations that might be the case, but in other situations that might not um, be the case. And so now, where you gonna have to, if you're not in Texas, you're gonna have to take this information back to your state. Most builders are still paying buyer's agents, so that's a savings right there. So that's another reason you don't have to worry when you're doing new construction. You get support every step of the way. So I will be with you from design appointments to walkthroughs to buyers agents. Something that buyers agents can't. Well, I'm not gonna say that they can't always do. It just depends. It just depends on how many contracts they have, if they can take that time out to do that. But being your agent, I can take out the time and walk you through each step all the way up to closing. And common misconceptions: I can get a better deal without an agent. Yeah, yeah, because I've been having conversations. Because again, you just got to have these conversations. I've been having conversations with different teachers, you know, about displaying the community names and the builder names, because I was like, well, what if the buyers go around me and go straight to the builder? And I had one teacher tell me, you know, might have had two this week, two. Had two of them to tell me that you're going to have to, disclose the builder name and the community name. And I have been starting doing that this week, because in the past I didn't do that because I was taught don't do that, because that would give them a quick way to go around you all. Now, will you get a better deal without an agent? Try it and let me know what all you get, because me just coming in like yesterday, I went in and I spoke to some of the sales managers, and they were bulging on the incentives. They act like they didn't really want to say all the incentives, but majority of them was talking about the buy down. So they really wasn't talking about. Some was talking about closing costs and things like that, but other than that, they was just talking about the buy down. And so that's an attractive offer to buyers versus going to the big banks and getting the 7% versus what the builders is offering. I've heard as low as 2.99, 3.99, 4.99. You know, I've heard as high as 5.99, and so that looks attractive. And so you're gonna go in without representation, and you're gonna go in and you're just gonna get the buy down rate. You're not gonna do all the other moving parts to help get you the better deal. If you go um, without me. The buyer's agent takes care of everything for me. They cannot legally negotiate or provide buyer focus advice. So And that's a true statement. They do take care of everything, but you still need that real estate agent in your back pocket. So they do the contract. Well, you fill out the contract, and they, process them, and then you just go down the steps and things like that. But still, you will need a real estate agent. If you haven't already spoken to um, the builder's agents, it's too late to bring in my own. Not true. As long as you haven't signed a contract, you can bring in your agent. Let the builder know ASAP. Okay. So say if you go up to the community that I just mentioned, and you go to any of those six builders. I said five on yesterday, but it was actually six once I got to the back of the community. So you go in and you fill out that information sheet, and you don't add my name or your agent's name to that sheet, and you get so far down into the transaction, there's nothing that I or we can do, because they, potential spam, they don't amend contracts over here. So like I said, they have their own set of rules. They don't amend contracts. That's why it's not good to switch real estate agents when you're over on this side, because the first agent that you write down on the paperwork, that's the one that's going to get paid. Now, agent B is going to want to get paid too for their services, and now look at what you didn't get yourself into. So that's why, again, you need to check out these real estate agents. And the tip that I've always given you all: if the marketing and the conversation, I mean, the marketing and the conversation, if the marketing and the customer service does not add up, get out of there. And yeah, so if you go in there and you don't put down that you're working with a real estate agent, they're just gonna take that and go with it. Now, can they, before you start writing it in the contracts, will they write that in? I don't know, because I've never had that to happen. So that's why it's so important to have your real estate agent first before you come on down here to the community. And so, speaking to buyers, you all, so we did cover about the compensation piece. And so, two important documents that is required for the state of Texas is the information about buyer. I mean, information. Y'all, I'm trying to hurry up and get out there, and I'm trying to do this too. So, information about broker services and buyers reputation, two important documents that needs to be signed before an agent can show you any property, and plus be pre-approved before they can take you out and show you any property. Have the conversations, you all, because I know social media and media, they're doing their job, but still, you're going to have to do your own due diligence. Just have the conversation around the compensation piece. And like I said, over on new construction side, most builders, I'm not saying all, most builders are still paying their buyer's agent. So that's one less thing that you have to worry about. And you all, I see that this is being a big problem. Not terminating your real estate agent properly. You all are just ghosting realtor A, and then you go and hire realtor B. It's a proper way, and I've got my phone standing on top of it, but it is a proper way to cancel or terminate your buyer's representation with Realtor A, so you can successfully move on with Realtor B. And I know a lot of people don't talk about that, but like I said, like I've been saying, I am in these real estate groups, and I hear the stories from agents. Oh, I have been working with this buyer for a few months to a year, and she just up and bought a home. He or she just up and bought a home with Realtor B, or either they went on around me and they just went straight to the builder and bought a new construction home. You all, and we put it. It's a lot of stuff that goes into this. It's not about the lace front wigs, the designer clothes, and the matching car. It's more to that than what you see over there, you all. And we do not get paid until we reach the closing table. So all of this stuff that we doing is at no cost. So gassing up the car, touring the whole metroplex, all of that is free, you all. And so just properly terminate, let's see, home inspections. You all do not skip home inspection, especially on new construction homes. We're human, and human makes mistakes. So I recommend, for move-in ready homes, I recommend two home inspections, one before closing, and another one a year, well, before the warranty, first 1 year warranty ends. I recommend you getting an inspection again to make sure everything is still working like it's supposed to be working. And if you're getting a home built from the ground up, I at least recommend three, and that's the pre sheetrock or pre wall, the final walkthrough, and again before the 1 year warranty ends. So you all do not skip them. I know that the builders are going to tell you, yeah, the house go through several stages of inspections. Sure, they do. The city comes out and inspect it. They have their inspector, but this is your investment. So I need you all to protect your investment. And it still is left upon the buyers if they want it. It's not mandatory, it is optional, but I do recommend that to my clients. And see, this is the reason. So we're going to go on and talk about the book Home Sweet New Home. So this is the reason why I created this book, because it's not a lot of education around buying a new home, and most community sales managers can't take the time out and give you the education. And so by me out here building relationships with community sales managers, I've picked their brains. I've asked all the questions that a buyer would have around buying a new home, and I put it in this book. And so it's a really short read. I started with chapter 1 about the importance of having a real estate agent, and chapter 6. So it's 6 chapters. Be sure to get it right. Yes, 6 chapters in here. And chapter 6 is about home financing. You also, it is a really neat book. It's a short read, so it's just meat and potatoes, straight to the point. And you can get this book wherever books are being sold. You all. So yes. So I have put the education in a book, because getting a new home is it's it's a great feeling. Believe me, I mean, I have walked a lot of them, and they are really, really nice to have, especially if you're a first time home buyer and you don't want to be stuck with doing DIYs and gotta go get this fixed, gotta go get that fixed. Well, with a new home, you don't have to worry about that, at least for the first few years ish, depending on, no, I'm gonna leave that out. So, so you don't have to worry about that right now by buying new. You all, so wow, I look like I'm gonna have a really nice break. So look like there's not any more real estate classes until July. So yes, you all. So I'm in the classes. I'm out here um, talking to the community sales managers. I'm walking the communities. Houses are still being sold, so don't let people deter you away from buying, you all. And there's help out here. Yes, I see the sticker prices. Believe me, I see the sticker prices, the same sticker prices you see, and there is help out here. And you just have to find the right lenders who have the down payment assistance. So it's still help out here. Down payment assistance is still available. Closing cost assistance is still available. So they know that buyers do need help with purchasing a home. So just reach out, you all. Just don't sit on the sideline and keep paying rent, because rent goes up. Remember, um, your mortgage don't go up. And when people talk about going up, that's your insurance. And be sure to read your mortgage terms as well. And if you don't understand the terms, ask the lender. That's what they are there for. Because I see people are saying how their mortgage has skyrocketed over the years. Well, what they're not telling you is that they did not go and refinance and in the correct time that they were supposed to refinance, and that's why their mortgage is through the roof. So that's why I say media is they're doing their job and they're getting paid well to do their job. But again, that's why I created this book, because there's not a lot of education around new construction homes, and some buyers, not all, some buyers are still being taken advantage of, and so that's why it's just important, you all, to get you a real estate agent. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're on episode 53, you all. Wow, we almost making our way up to 100. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and Google is gonna go ahead and send you all those notifications when I go live. So thank you for giving me a piece of your Friday morning. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And oh yeah, the holiday is coming up. Happy 4th of July. So 4th of July is next Friday, you all. Wow, can you believe it? 4th of July on a Friday, yeah. 4th of July has always been during the week. But no, that is during the week. That's during the week. Well, all right, you all. Let me get on out here before I can get to my class and learn some more about the new construction process, or I can come back and share that information with you all.